Hi, I'm Teresa Lake from Lake Healing Center. This week we're going to talk about foods and supplements. And don't worry, I'm not going to put you on a special diet and say you have to eat this and weigh it and eat this at 2 o'clock. And then at 2:05 you can have a bite of this. It's kind of exhausting. And finding out what to eat for your body type or blood type or whatever kind of type you are is also very exhausting. There are diets that say you can eat all the bacon and cheeseburgers that you want, and then there's another diet that says no meat at all vegetarian. You'll read about how bananas are bad for you, or if you're going to eat a banana, you have to eat it with a walnut. Or it's very difficult to find out what to eat and what's good for your body. Everyone is different, and everyone's needs are different every single day. So I'm going to teach you a way to figure out what to eat each day for you. Now, if you have 10 kids, it's going to be a difficult thing because all 10 kids are going to need something different. But you get the gist of it. So what I'm going to do is I have this sweet potato, and I'll stand up and show you this in a minute. I'm going to put it in my solar plexus, and then I'm going to go forward towards the food, or my body is going to go backwards away from the food. This is a self-test to see, does my body want this, or is my body saying, nope, not today, that is not good for me. And let me be clear, it might be that it's not good for you today. It might not be that you can't ever have this food again. So every day you test. The first time I did this with an apple, and I went backwards. And I thought, that was odd because I'm a true believer of an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And then I used an organic apple and I went forward. So that told me maybe I have too many GMOs in my body and I needed some cleaner eating. So we can do this and I'll show you, but I have to tell you, it's really hard at first. You have to stop and maybe have someone look and say, did I go forward? Did I go backwards? Did I move at all? And you keep doing this. So I'm going to show you, stand up. And I'm going to put this sweet potato in my left hand, and I'm going to put it up in my solar plexus, and then I'm going to put my right hand over, elbows in, and then I'm going to move forward or backward. So I'm going to go to the side so you can see it. So left hand in. So this is good for me. I think I'll have this for dinner. So a sweet potato today is good for me. All right, now I'm going to take broccoli and some celery. And usually you just do one, but this is already together. And these are good for me. But if I really wanted to find out, if this showed up bad, I would take out the celery and do that individually, and then I would take out the broccoli. But I kept it in here because these two things have never been bad for me ever. So let's see. Let's try this Clif Kid Z-Bar. And it says iced oatmeal cookie right here. We probably know what's going to happen, but let's go. And my body went backwards. Surprise, surprise. That's not good for me. And now this is a grain-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, a granola bar with almonds, pecans, maple syrup, honey, and coconut. So let's see if this is good to me. No. But let's say I love these and they're my favorite food on earth and I really, really want it. There's a good chance your body is going to go forward. Why? Because your mind is a powerful thing. So your mind will say, oh, I like this. Chocolate cake? Yes, that's for me. And you will go forward. So if that's the case and you really, really want something, that you really want to find out if this is true and good for your body, clear your mind. So this PowerPoint back there, there's a little spot that right in the middle, you go up and kind of over the occipital point, but I'm going to call it the PowerPoint. So this PowerPoint here, you just kind of rub it, and this actually clears your wants and desires and lets you get an accurate test. So if you really, really want the chocolate cake, but you know probably shouldn't, and you want an accurate test, clear your mind and then do that self-testing. So again, it's left hand, solar plexus, right hand over, elbows in, move forward and backward. And you can do this practice this with anything. You can even use it with supplements. So I have some magnesium. It's to help promote cardiovascular health and support your muscle system. So I need to see, I'll show you how to do this. You do the same thing. So I'm going to go, this is forward. This is good for me. Then what I'm going to do, it says on here, take 1 to 4. But how do I know? Do I take 1, 2, 3, or 4? How do I know? This is what's hurting America. We're over medicating with our supplements. So we know 1 was good because it went forward. So I'm going to put 2 in my hand and backwards. So I only need 1 of these today. If I needed more, if I needed 2, I would have gone forward. Maybe 3 go forward and 4 go forward. But I didn't. I went forward and on 1 and back on 2, which means I only need 1. So that's how you can figure out how many supplements you need. So look at all your supplements and really look and see if do you need 1 to 4. Look at the amount. It's really interesting. 1 to 4, how many does your body need? Imagine a world where you knew exactly what you needed to eat and what your body was missing every single day. Well, here's the world. You can do this. You can test before you ingest. So take your supplements, take your food, put it in your solar plexus, and move forward or backwards. You can even do this when you go out to eat. Maybe if you look at the menu ahead of time, you can think, chicken parm. Maybe you go backwards, maybe you don't. And you can look at these menus and just think about what you want and hold that there. Maybe you write it down, chicken parm, and put that in your solar plexus and move forward or backwards. So you can get pretty advanced with this. However, to start, I would encourage you just to take an item and practice with this to see if you move forward or backward. Maybe do this with a friend because the movements are slight at first. But that's this week's challenge for you is you're still doing your DER, you're still working on all the other things that we've talked about, and now you start to incorporate this into your life. And this is one way you can eat healthy and you know you're taking the supplements that you need and not just to take a supplement because it says, everyone's saying, take this supplement today. This is the new supplement of the year. So good luck to you and have an amazing experience. And I will see you next video.